Update 34.1.2 released on January 11th, 2023, and in this video I'm going to go through the most important changes of this patch. And here's a dancing dwarf. I thought I'd include him in the video because he looks very happy. We also have some housing news. You no longer need reputation to use certain housing items, and apparently there's been new housing items added to missions and delving rewards in the new zones, One Fleet and Cardolan. Now I'm not sure what's new, so I'm just gonna scroll through this, I guess, one time, and if people know what's new or not, then that's up to them. But according to the patch notes, there are new housing items found from these two botterers. And finally, we have a change to our latest 6-man instance, Sarch Vorn. Its gameplay is from Argyll LOTRO, but basically for tier 4 and tier 5 in this boss fight, adds that spawn can no longer be Scions. Getting unlucky with Scions in this fight could be really punishing, especially the slowing Scion, which slow you when you already get slowed by dropping a puddle, or if you got the max heal one, really annoying, would heal the boss to full. But this fight in tier 5 and tier 4 will no longer be able to spawn Scions. Another change that happened with this update is stat tomes. I don't think the stats themselves changed, but apparently they made it smoother, so I guess the lower level ones don't give as much as they used to give. And the higher you get, the more you get. That's my guess. I haven't checked, it's hard to check. But the stats seem to not have changed, but in essence they shouldn't be as OP in lower levels. We also had a change to hope tokens in the game. Right now there's hope tokens called +5 hope for 40-minute durations. I believe they're only available through loot boxes that you can earn in game. You would have to open loot boxes to get those tokens, and those tokens will work just like the store hope, whereas if you die, the hope will persist through death. I tried some of the other +5 hope tokens, but they actually go away when you die. So it appears the only hope tokens that you can get in game that will persist through death is store token that you can buy from the LOTRO store, and the +5 40-minute duration that you can get from loot boxes. PvMP change. I believe the Delving of Vorn, which is the underground public dungeon, I believe it's closed right now because there's some work being done with it. And with this update, the buffs that you're able to get from the delving will no longer be available. There's also been some changes to delvings. Mainly the dread overall, it has been nerfed. Tier 10 should have lower dread now, so you don't lose all your morale. Pull this guy over. I should not be losing any morale. Dread. You can see it's now 5. I believe this was 7. There's also been some fixes mainly to the corruption. When the mobs have corruption, it will no longer spread to enemies. I believe they're talking about the corruption in the patch notes. And instead of stacking multiple times, it'll now just be one corruption with 3 tiers on it. So you will have to remove 3 corruptions to get the corruption off the mobs. But I'm pretty happy about the corruption fix because it's really annoying when it kept spreading and really slowed down and made it really unenjoyable. That's mainly the delving changes. Lower dread overall, higher tiers and lower tiers, and also some bug fixes. Another change, or I believe a fix, if you're playing in duo, you can no longer have one person pick up the quest, go inside, complete the instance, and then have the other person pick up the quest, go inside and complete the instance. Basically, you were able to do each mission twice at a duo partner, but that's no longer available. If you enter the mission without the quest, you'll be ported out. But other than that, dread down and a lot of bug fixes. This was my first video in a long while, and yes, I will now become more active again. I'll be back with YouTube. I'll probably be streaming again. Hopefully I'll be making some more interesting content for you guys going forward. But as always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, join my Discord server, and I'll see you in the next one. If you like Lord of the Rings Online, there's one place you need to be. In every video that I post, you can go down to the description and join my Discord server. This will take you to the Ghyniverse, a Discord server specifically made for Lord of the Rings Online. Here you will have monthly giveaways where people can enter and win LOTRO point codes. You'll also see whenever I post a new video, as well as stream. There are discussion channels for every class, for PvP, whatever you want from LOTRO. And there's also a best in slot section where you can find screenshots of everything you need in the game. Every new gear that comes out, everything you need. Pretty much all the best items you can find here. And all the way at the bottom is my video archive. You can find all my old videos. But if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings Online, if you're a new player, if you're an experienced player, this is a good place to discuss and learn about the game.